Hello, this is Dan Bracken, and thank you for joining us today for this presentation of 3700 Woodruff Road. This auction will take place on Tuesday, May 7th at 12 noon. We'll have a preview on Sunday, May 5th from 2 to 3, and then again an hour before the sale. The last list price on this property was $499,000, and it will be sold to the highest bidder above $50,000. During today's presentation, you'll be able to download important documents. We'll talk about the property, how the auction works, and we'll try to limit the presentation to around 5 minutes. I want to briefly take you through how to get to our documents, and you can learn more information about the property. First, click on the property page. Now, if you'll scroll down and look on that property page for the documents title, we've got it circled red that says click on Documents tab. Once you click on the Documents tab, you'll have an auction information packet. Now, in that packet, you'll have terms of sale, the property fact sheet, frequently asked questions, the contract, the survey, seller's disclosure, all relevant information we have available. Let's talk a little bit about the property. This is roughly about a 2-acre piece of property. It's a premium commercial site. We do want to be really clear, we've got this in the terms of sale, that this property is currently zoned residential, and you will be responsible for getting the property rezoned if you choose to do so. If you were to get it rezoned, it's ideal for a bank, retail, office, or a restaurant. The visibility is great out there in Woodruff Road. We all know the growth that's taken place over the last 20 years in the Woodruff Road corridor, and this area is the next segment to grow. Right now, there's a 3-bedroom home on the property with some updating you can use as an office or a residential rental to get it to generate income while it's redeveloped. The property is selling in as-is condition. We do have a detailed seller's disclosure. Our client was very forthcoming and descriptive in everything that they know about the property. This last list price on the property was $499,000, but we will be selling the property to the highest bidder above $50,000. If you read the terms, that is a specific number. That is a real number. That if you bid $50,000 and you're the high bidder, you'll be able to buy the property. Here's a survey of the property just showing the location and aerial on the roundabout there at Levon and Woodruff Road. Now let's explain some of the financial considerations as you prepare to bid. We'll give you a static amount as far as an escrow deposit. Regardless of what you bid, your deposit on sale day will be $5,000. Closing will take place within 30 days unless you choose the quick close provision, and we've got details on that in the terms of sale. You do need to understand at bidding at the auction, the sale is not contingent on financing. That doesn't mean that you can't get it financed. You're just bidding with the express understanding that it's not contingent on your ability to obtain financing. So if you're not sure of your ability, we encourage you not to bid. Next item you see there is absentee bids. We do understand that May 7th may not be the ideal day for you, and if it's not, then there's ways that you can bid without being present, including offers can be presented prior to the auction, and if your offer was accepted, then the auction would of course be canceled. Now let's take some of these terms and roll it through in a real example. The bidding starts at $50,000, and from there let's say it progresses to $100,000, $150,000, then $200,000. Now we'll add 10% to your bid amount to determine your final purchase price of $220,000. Using this example, you'd put $5,000 down. That would leave you a balance at closing of $215,000 plus any survey and closing fees that you have. We encourage you to read the terms of page, and if that isn't clear to you, we're always here to help. Just give me a call, 380-4537. So what do you do next? You want to do your homework and be prepared. You want to set a realistic price of what you think the property will sell for. What we hear people do a lot of times is lock in on the minimum or convince themselves that it's going to sell too high and they don't come. And we get calls after a sale that people regret not being there because they would have paid more than what it sold for. You want to come out to the preview on May 5th. We'll have it open for an hour from 2 to 3 and then an hour before the sale. You can also meet us out there, have your agent show you the property. Again, as a reminder, the auction's on May the 7th at 12 noon, and we'll be there an hour before the sale. One last point, where it says set a realistic price, a lot of times people will lock in on that open and bid amount or convince themselves that it's going to sell for more money than they can afford, and they'll call us. Those people will call us after the sale and express regret that they didn't take the time to come out. We'll be in and out that day in about 30 minutes, so it's worth your time to come out and join us on May 7th. Give you a chance to look at a few of the pictures of the building, and you can see the building an exterior view, and then there's the street signs. Here are 3 images of the interior of the building, and then here are 6 more. The home does need some work, but it's a great opportunity, especially at this price with 2 acres on Woodruff Road. Thanks for your time today. We'll see you at the auction. One last reminder, May 7th, 12 noon, on-site, rain or shine. We'll be there at 11 a.m. If you have any questions in the interim, there's my contact information. You can email me or call me. My cell phone number is 864-380-4537. Thank you. I'm Dan Bracken. I'll see you on the 7th.